All right, I want to talk about the front squat. Now, it's a great exercise to build not only strength, but for hypertrophy. But a lot of athletes struggle with it because it simply hurts their wrist too much. Now, if you're a CrossFitter or Olympic weightlifter, developing wrist mobility is extremely important, and you're going to have to learn how to front squat correctly with the standard grip. But if you're not too concerned with that, and say you're doing a hypertrophy program or a strength program that does not involve Olympic weightlifting, then there are some accommodations you can make for the front squat. The first option is kind of the classic bodybuilder, you could say cross arm position. All right, so instead of coming into a position like this, a very traditional front squat like so, we can go into a cross arm position like this. Now the downside of a position like this is there's a lot of kind of, I guess, lack of balance involved. So it's hard to keep a good solid structure the entire time. So typically what we suggest if our athletes are struggling with wrist pain is to use a pair of weightlifting straps. It's going to loop on one side, it's stitched shut on the other. We're simply going to feed the stitch side through the loop, tighten it up, and then do the same with the other one. From this, we're going to basically go, I like to go where the smooth part hits the knurling. You can go a little wider, you can go a little narrower if you want. We're going to tighten the straps and we're going to choke up as high as we can to where the top of my hand is close to that barbell. I'll grip it like a hammer, and then now both elbows will come through. The barbell is going to rest on the shoulders, and I still have a good rack position. But because I have that neutral hand position, there's very little, if any, strain on my wrist. So if you are doing the front squats, especially for high volumes, you get a lot of wrist pain, we suggest getting a pair of straps, just looping the stitch side through the loop, grab it like a hammer, choke up on it, throw those elbows out in front of you, let that weight sit on the deltoids, and it's going to be much more comfortable.